Hey guys, welcome back to another Friday morning. Today, week 15, July 12th, and approximately, same time I usually film, 10:30 a.m. Might be a little bit before. Let's see. We got rain. Rain Wednesday night. You could tell it has rain. Just because how the ground looks. I still haven't gotten any gas or a gas can yet. The more and more I let this grass grow, the harder it's going to be for me to mow with the push mower. I mean, I might not be able to do it. Because mine, I can't raise easily. The back wheels don't have the adjusters on it, and it's just a pain in the butt. Really need to get my father-in-law's John Deere going. Well, we got a bit of an update. Well, these have kind of really took off overnight. These weren't like that yesterday. I'm trying to keep them in the garden. Like this one, I'm gonna have to start going that way. We do have 2 pumpkins, one there, and we do have a cucumber, which is right there. I don't even remember how big we're supposed to let them get. It's been so long since I've actually had one grow. The other pumpkin isn't really doing as well as good. There's the green beans. Seeing if we have anything else. And we have all this and just that one. Those 2. Sunflowers. The one on the end here was over here, and I just transplanted it. No, wrong. That tall one on the other end, I transplanted from over here. Should have left it here and just planted those over here. Those are gonna get, some of the corn's getting picked today. I don't know what happened, but we lost them. We lost one somehow. Animal. Here where you see this row of shells, I planted another row of corn. So that's, if I did the math right, that should be done in maybe mid to end of October, depending on Mother Nature. Be careful, because there's bees floating around these things. It's like 76 degrees. We've been having a hot summer this July. Because there's supposed to be cantaloupe, watermelon. Yeah, I gotta be careful in here too. Really nice out this morning. That's soybean. Those are doing really good. Those are my pepper plants, which should have already been growing. They're the ones that are behind the most. That tomato plant, I branched off on one of these other ones. And we finally got us 2 tomatoes. And then there's the corn, which is going to be, which probably most of it's going to get picked today. That one's going to get, that one's going to get, that one. I know what, maybe I'm supposed to let it all get brown. I think I'm supposed to all let it get brown, but that's what it looked like when I researched online. That one's gone. This one on the end's going to be here a little longer. Originally, I had potatoes. I think they're still there. It's just the other part's kind of gone. I did plant carrots here. Didn't do nothing. I had to pull weeds already. I just pulled weeds for like 3 days. Pulled weeds Monday, I think. And then over here, I planted some actual strawberries. And there's signs of those, which I didn't think they would grow. Let's just let them rot in the ground. Well, we'll tell you a little bit of the history. You don't have to go to every video, go back and so far to watch. Now, I think 2021's when I started. 2021's when I started the series. So, there's no way I've done it. Well, anyways, I started garden at our place before over there. Sort of successful. That'll be my first. And then when we moved over there, I started one over there, then we moved over here. Then I had my second garden over there on the other side, tires. And our old landlord had a garden in this area. I kind of took them both over. I started taking care of both, especially when he let his get really taken over. I mean, the tomatoes plants actually took over tomato cages. I just threw the last few away. Then last year, it's 22, now we're in 23. Last year my garden was here, but it was from that corner. You sort of can still see it, sort of. I think it was that corner to where I'm standing. This whole area here was garden. It's not even half the size that it was last year. Might be more like a quarter. It's almost half the size in length. So I'm actually standing in the old garden from last year. And a little less than about, use this brick. From that brick to there is where it was in width last year. Reason being why you made it smaller, if you go back and watch those videos, or if you already watched last year's videos, the grass looked like that. Which I need to get through here. I need to get through here with something and whack them. And whack all this. Can't really use the weed eater because, well, I did that last year and ended up whacking some of the plant. I had that started 2 more of these there, but of course they didn't make it. I had to find something that I could use to come through here. The lawnmower, that's too big. I need to get this grass done with somehow. Maybe it's hedge clippers. Or maybe just simply just use scissors and take my time with it. You got scissors in the trunk. That's the history of that. And last year, the green beans only got, I think, did I have green beans? No, we didn't. The sunflowers only got to, the size of brick, or a little bit taller than the brick before they died. We got 2 pumpkins. They were not ready, but I picked them, I think, in August, or at the end of July of last year, because all that died last year, all of it. They went out, the garden started going out, one by one of sunflowers. We had a boatload of tomato plants. The pepper plants didn't grow. Corn, we had a boatload, but I didn't realize that when you should pick it, you should pick it. I waited until the end, like they do in the fields, towards the end, and that's when, no, you don't do that, because then it'll be hard as a rock. But yeah, today we'll get to picking that, and hopefully we'll have some corn to eat this weekend. And I just now figuring out, was told that you can freeze corn. That's why I planted another round of corn. So look at all the bees this morning. When the wife comes out here and sees her sunflowers and visits them, I tell her, she says, you gotta be careful. I'm pretty sure this one here is a different type. And she's like, well, why? I said, today the bees are very active. I think that's what those are that's floating around. Now for the corn, these things fall off. That's what pollinates the corn and makes it grow. I think the reason being that this one's taking so long is because it's so close. I should have left it over there. See how that's brown? That one's going to stay on a little longer too. So these 2 are ready. 3. And then that one's definitely ready. I can tell by the size of it. Sometimes, depending on the type of the corn and how it's taken care of, they can grow another year. But I don't think these will do that. Kind of want to know, because if not, I'm going to take them. I want to take them out if they're not going to grow anymore. Or I just leave them. Bloop bloop on down below. Comment down below if I should keep them and let them run until, you know what, I don't have to. I'm going to leave them. Instead, I hope that guy makes it. I mean, even though it probably won't produce until probably September, probably not. Then we got our compost barrel thingy, majigger. That's over there by the tractor. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get this grass out of here without hurting the plants. I'm pretty positive because of how the big D's gotten overnight. We gotten a good decent of rain. I was worried that it wasn't going to rain enough, especially Wednesday night. I know Monday or Tuesday is supposed to be 100, and the day before that is supposed to be 99. great. The reason why I say that, because it says I gotta get this, I got grass at the shop to cut. Today actually would be a perfect day for that, but fortunately I can't do that this morning either. The ground is wet. The ground is wet. I don't like cutting wet grass, but it's gonna have to. Well, I hope y'all enjoy these videos. So, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for week 16, I think next week is. Yeah, pretty sure. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.